We have a fantastic group of prefects and heads of houses and a wonderful grade 12 year who will be leading us during the course of the school year. If you're thinking, how do we select the heads of school? It's actually the prefects who are elected, who then amongst themselves decide who they would like to lead their team. So I know Ash and Bennett want to give you a welcome, so I'm going to invite both of them up.
Hi everyone, I'm Ash. I'm from Turkey, and I'm very fortunate to be sharing the role of co-head of school along with Bennett this year. First of all, I hope you have had a fairly easy time settling into your houses and enjoyed some time to relax along the way. It's been incredibly amazing getting to know some of you that are new here and also seeing some familiar faces in these pews. A few weeks ago, I was practicing the speech on FaceTime with my friend Sasha, and I was talking about how Shawnigan is a special place. But when I looked at my phone, she was asleep. And while I would truly mean these words, I don't want some of you to share the same fate as her, so I'll start with something else. Last year, I was walking through the hall in the main building when I saw Mr. CB, accompanied by a man, heading towards me. So I smile at them and I keep walking. But right as I'm about to pass them, MCB just stops and looks at me. So now I stop and I'm standing there wondering what I could have possibly done to make MCB pause in the middle of the hall. Well, he points at the man beside him and says to me, "I was just telling him that everyone touches Lonsdale's nose," and he takes off. For new students, our founder, C.W. Lonsdale's statue is in the main building, and his nose is, well, a different color as everyone greets him while passing by. And I hadn't that day. So I'm left there standing, wondering that was it, yet it got me thinking about the small things that we do here. Now, of course, this is a unserious example, but a community that is able to laugh at these small things together is one that stands stronger in the bigger moments. I know that for new students, especially international students, it can seem too much all at once. Being away from family, perhaps speaking in your second language, being introduced to new traditions, and being told you should touch Lonsdale's nose or learn a choreography in the first week. Sorry if you haven't been yet. Although it may certainly feel like you're a stranger to all things Shawnigan, you're not alone. Each and every one of us has been new to the school once. So, to those of you who are here for the first time, I know it's a lot. Shawnigan is full, but it's also full of memories, of growth, and of laughter. And though these sometimes come with setbacks, disappointments, maybe tears, it is those very moments that shape our path, so that the laughter rings louder, the growth feels richer, and the moments you spend with your friends in the kitchen at 2 a.m. on a Sunday last just a bit longer. As we begin this year, I encourage all of you to adopt a fresh perspective. New students, you may be being introduced to lots of unfamiliar things. Yes, this is a challenge, but every challenge brings with it an opportunity. Take these opportunities to explore who you are and what you like at your own pace. Returning students, you may be familiar with Shawnigan, but I know that there's a path you have yet to take to that one building, a Duke's drink you have yet to try, and certainly numerous people you have yet to meet. And after a few weeks here, there are no new students, no returning students. We're all simply Shawnigan. So when I touch Lonsdale's nose in the hallway, I still have no idea when or why or who started it or how hygienic it is, but I know I do it alongside a whole community. And in that small act, this place feels like ours. I couldn't be more excited to see how each one of you will shape this community in your own way this year and in the years to come. So welcome to Shawnigan.
Welcome back, Shawnigan. To all those returning, We're happy to see you again, and to everybody who's new, welcome. I'd like to give my own perspective and share some advice that was pushed to the forefront of my thoughts in preparing this speech. I come from a small town called Athabasca, about 2 hours drive north of Edmonton. At the time, I had had enough of Athabasca's school, and being the son of an alumni, it made sense to come to Shawnigan. I thought I was ready for what came ahead, and although I was able to handle it, Shawnigan was a shock for me. I was swamped in work, and although I tried to stay involved in the house and school, it wasn't quite as successful as I might have liked. I found myself doing homework alone, and I didn't connect super well with those in my house and grade group. This I regret. I've learned many things since then, but the one that has made the biggest difference to me is this. Keep your door open. I mean this both literally and metaphorically. As simple as it is, opening your door opens you up to the house and your floor, makes your room more inviting for those passing by to stop in, and it makes it easier for you to ask help from the people in the hallway. Metaphorically, I think it is important to try new things, to step out of your normal habitat and see all that Shawnigan has to offer while you still have time. I think this is a good way to think about this, stepping out the door, out of the safety of your room in your dorm and into Shawnigan. For me, this was through my 360, the round table, and trying to make new friends. I also want to encourage all of you to be patient and inviting to those around you. We're all going through something different, and a little friendliness goes a long way, especially for those who are new. For example, in my grade 10 year, I was invited to watch F1 with some of the grade 12s in our house. Although it was a small action for them, it's still one of my fondest memories and what helped me become part of the Shawnigan community. Summary, I encourage you to be open, be patient with others. I'm excited to this year. Thank you, Shawnigan.
Sasha, I know you're in here. Are you still awake? Amidst the Groves team, ever the faithful friend, Sash. Thanks, Ash and Bennett. Appreciated. You'll also see them not just in their roles as heads of school, but they're super talented students. I'm sure you're going to see Ash up here performing in chapel services. She's such a talented musician, and I challenge any of you to beat Bennett at the Nordic ski race during ski week. He is super speedy.